Sienna Miller, the 42-year-old actress known for her roles in American Sniper and 21 Bridges, has found love with 27-year-old actor and model Oli Green. But who exactly is Oli Green, and how did this unlikely pair come together? Let's find out. First, let's talk about Sienna Miller. Born on December 28, 1981, this British-American actress has been a familiar face in Hollywood for over 2 decades. You might recognize her from films like Layer Cake, Factory Girl, American Sniper, and 21 Bridges. Known for her bohemian style and enigmatic persona, Miller has long been a subject of public fascination, both for her acting chops and her high-profile relationships. Now, let's shine the spotlight on Oli Green, the man who's captured Sienna's heart. Born in 1996, Oli is more than just a pretty face. He's a rising star in his own right, with a background as intriguing as his career trajectory. Oli comes from a family deeply rooted in the art world. His grandfather, Richard Green, is a famous art dealer and gallerist. His father, Jonathan Green, is the CEO of the family's Mayfair-based gallery. Oli's mother, Allison Ross Green, is no stranger to the art scene either. She worked at Sotheby's in New York and currently serves as a trustee at Sir John Soane's museum. Despite his family's art world connections, Oli chose a different path. He studied acting at the prestigious Strasberg Theater and Film Institute in New York, following in the footsteps of legends like Marilyn Monroe and Al Pacino. Oli's acting career kicked off in 2019 when he appeared alongside Kaya Gerber in John Etherly's music video for Burnout. Since then, he's landed roles in popular TV series like The Bold and the Beautiful, The Mosquito Coast, and most recently, The Crown, where he played Rupert Finch, a brief love interest of Kate Middleton. But Oli's talents don't stop at acting. He's also made waves in the modeling world, fronting campaigns for luxury brands like Burberry. In 2017, he became the face of Gap's I Am campaign, and he's also modeled for Urban Outfitters. The pair's paths crossed at a Halloween party in 2021, introduced by a mutual friend. In a candid interview with British Vogue, Miller revealed that their first encounter at the party wasn't exactly love at first sight. She admitted, "I was like, this is absurd, this will not go anywhere. And then he worked hard to persuade me to go out for a drink with him." Now let's address the elephant in the room, the 14-year age gap. Initially, Miller was hesitant about pursuing a relationship with someone so much younger. In her own words, she told Harper's Bazaar, "I wasn't like, I'm gonna get a younger boyfriend. It was more, fuck, why are you young? That's so annoying." But Oli wasn't about to let this opportunity slip away. As Miller told British Vogue, "He worked hard to persuade me to go out for a drink with him." Despite her initial reservations, Miller found herself falling for Green rather quickly. The couple made their first public appearance together in February 2022 when they were spotted leaving the BAFTA Film Awards at the Royal Albert Hall in London. Just a month later, they made their red carpet debut at the Vanity Fair Oscar party, officially confirming their relationship to the world. But as their relationship grew, Miller began to appreciate the generational differences between herself and Green. She noted that men of Green's generation tend to have a different approach to respecting women. In an interview with Harper's Bazaar, Miller explained, "There is a difference in the way that generation of men respect women. It's specific to him, he is very wise and well-adjusted, but I do believe it's also that generation. They have grown up with a slightly more level playing field. I see it in his female friends as well as in the men." Miller elaborated on this point, reflecting on her own experiences growing up in the late 1990s and early 2000s. She said, "It's interesting, being older now and having been raised in that moment, learning from people who are younger about how clear they are in their boundaries, having that self-assuredness and self-advocacy, having no in the repertoire in a way that we just weren't encouraged to have." In an interview with Vogue, she said, "There's awareness of the dynamics that enter relationships between men and women now that we just didn't have 20 or 25 years ago. I feel like my whole adolescence was dodging bullets and advances in a really delicate way to not offend somebody. Whereas the girls that he grew up with, they're probably like, no, thank you, moving on." Since going public, Sienna and Oli have become quite the power couple on the social scene. They've been spotted at Glastonbury Festival, Wimbledon, and the French Open, always looking comfortable and in love. In August 2023, news broke that Miller was pregnant with the couple's first child together. The actress was photographed showing off her baby bump while on vacation in Ibiza. This pregnancy marked Miller's second child, as she already has a daughter, Marlo, born in 2012 from her previous relationship with actor Tom Sturridge. Miller has been open about the joy this new chapter has brought to her life. "I'm in heaven," she told Harper's Bazaar. "It's been a cathartic healing experience which sounds woo-woo, but it's grounded in a way that reflects the life that I want to be living." Miller has also shared her thoughts on having children later in life. In an interview with Ella UK in April 2022, she revealed that she had frozen her eggs when she turned 40. She explained, "Biology is incredibly cruel on women in that decade. That's the headline, or it certainly was for me. Then I got to 40 and I froze some eggs. Having been really focused on the need to have another baby, I'm just like, if it happens, it happens. That kind of existential threat has dissipated." She's also been quick to call out double standards about older mothers, stating, "The notion of me being in a partnership with a younger person or being pregnant beyond 40 and that it's irresponsible and the poor child is such a double standard." Despite the external judgments, Miller and Green have found strength in their connection. "I don't think you can legislate on matters of the heart," Miller stated. "I certainly have never been able to." Green's family has been supportive of the relationship. Miller says, "I would imagine it would be complicated for anyone to get their head around, but there's been nothing but love and joy." The actress also addressed potential insecurities that might arise from their age difference. She noted that while some might think Green could eventually want to be with someone closer to his own age, she feels that it cuts both ways. Miller explained, "For Oli, it is real that I might want to be with someone older. Despite potential naysayers, the couple has received plenty of support. Sienna's friend, actress Emily Blunt, has nothing but praise for Oli. She told British Vogue, "I see so much of Sienna in Oli, in that free-spirited, curious, guileless thing that he has. He's the kind of guy you could just bring anywhere and everyone would love him." Blunt also noted that Miller had been waiting for the right person to have another child with, and she sees that in Green. As for their future together, Miller and Green seem to be taking things in stride. They've recently moved into their own place in West London after living with Green's parents for a while. This move, along with the arrival of their daughter, marks a new chapter in their relationship. From their chance meeting at a Halloween party to welcoming a child together, Sienna and Oli's journey has been one of surprises, growth, and deep affection. They've navigated public scrutiny, personal doubts, and societal expectations to build a partnership based on mutual respect and understanding. So, what do you think about their relationship? Please let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel for more amazing videos like this.